Good afternoon, family and friends. I would like to welcome everyone that has joined us today as we come together for the marriage of Greg Schaefer and Sommer Clemenson. Please join me in prayer. Hand in hand, we come before you, O Lord. Hand in hand, we are stepping out in faith. We who are gathered here ask that you would take this couple into your hands, help them to keep firm in the commitments that they are about to make. Help us all to be your hands if there be need. Protect, guide, and bless Greg and Sommer in their marriage. Surround them and us with your love. Amen. We will now have a blessing. May your fulfillment and joy in each other and in yourselves increase with each passing year. And may you continue to deepen your life with each other and in all living things. First, I want to say what an honor it is for me to be here today. A privilege to be asked by Greg and Sommer to unite them in marriage. It has been over 27 years in which Greg stood by my side on a very important day in my life. And his friendship over all these years means the world to me. So thank you. Several months ago, I met up with Greg and Sommer, and I asked each of them to answer a series of questions, to which they responded separately. And in preparing this message and reading their responses, I felt the Bible verse from Ecclesiastes 4:9-12 as fitting. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. What resonated between that verse and the overall answers the both of them gave were how their lives have grown better in being with one another. Greg mentioned Sommer's strength being a single mom, how she finished college with no support, how she makes time for her friends and family, many of which are supporting her today, standing by her side. And in all of that, she has time for him in her life. Two are better than one. And likewise, what impresses Sommer about Greg is how he cares so much for his family and how he takes care of the people he loves. Greg appreciates how Sommer makes their house a home, from organizing the seemingly circus some days to putting family first, and most importantly, allowing him into her family and expanding their family together. Now, we all know life is not perfect, and marriage is not perfect. But again, two people are better than one, for they help each other succeed. If one falls, they can reach out and help. This is evident in their responses, because Greg, Sommer loves the fact that you accept her in all her faults and her insecurities. And Sommer, Greg loves that you look past his shortcomings and how you hold him accountable to be open. One word that kept recurring in each of their responses was unconditional love. You help each other succeed by your unconditional love for one another. Many of the answers to the questions also involved compassion. Compassion for each of their families, their beliefs, and how that compassion carries them through the good and rough patches together. Two are better than one, for they can help each other succeed. Sommer said one of the first times she remembers telling you, or at least wanting to tell you, I love you, was when you told her everyone deserves to be loved, and people don't just walk away. It's having each other by your side, but it's more than that. It is treating each other differently. You shield and protect one another. You don't make each other common or ordinary. It becomes special because the two of you have made it so. And it will grow more special and beautiful as time goes by. I read in an article on how to keep a relationship. It said, communicate. Talk about things, the good, the bad. Build trust. Be honest, be faithful, be there for one another. Leave the past. Know that having arguments is normal. Know you won't always be happy. Don't expect change. Appreciate the flaws. Appreciate each other. Become best friends. Lastly, love each other unconditionally. And that, my friends, sums it up as each of you responded how the love of each other is unconditional. So continue to be there for one another. Now, one of the very last questions asked was, when we are married, I'm especially looking forward to. We all know Greg and Sommer have been together for close to or a little over 12 years. And what Greg is especially looking forward to is not being asked when he is going to marry her. So let's get on with it, shall we? Greg and Sommer, you have declared your intention to make this venture of faith and love, realizing that from this time forward, your destinies will be woven of one design, and your challenges and joys will be shared together. Today, you are making public before family and friends that the words, I love you, are a full commitment of yourselves, one to the other. Greg, will you take Sommer to be your wife? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, respond, I will. I will. And Sommer, do you take Greg to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, respond, I will. Greg, repeat after me. I, Greg, take you, Sommer, to be my wife. To have and to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse, for richer, for poor. In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish. Until we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow. And Sommer, repeat after me. I, Sommer, take you, Greg, to be my husband. To have and to hold from this day forward. better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish. Until we are parted by death, this is my solemn vow. We will now exchange the rings. Marty, if you could have the rings. The ring is a symbol of the commitment which binds these two together. There are two rings because there are two people, each to make contribution to the life of the other and to their new life together. And now, as a token of your love and your deep desire to be forever united in heart and soul, you, Greg, may place the ring on the finger of your bride. And repeat after me. Sommer, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness. By the same token, Sommer, you may place the ring on the finger of your groom. Please repeat after me. Greg, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness. Greg and Sommer, you have pledged your love and commitment to each other before these witnesses. I declare that you are husband and wife. May the love that lives in and around us fill your hearts and fill your lives. You may now kiss the bride. It is now my pleasure to announce Mr. and Mrs. Greg Schaefer.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the voices of the wind, every dream that reaches out to find where love begins. Every word of every story, every star in every sky, every corner of creation lives to testify. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love. I'll be a witness in the silences when words are not enough. With every breath I take, we'll give thanks to God above. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love. From the mountains to the valley, from the rivers to the sea, every hand that reaches out, every hand that reaches out to offer peace, every sin